LazerEdge wall hanging begins its journey with our creative team, where we use advanced design programs to craft any design idea into reality. We have created a streamlined process for converting our designs from vector art to a digital proof, making it easy to visualize what the final product will look like before we produce it. After the wall hanging design is approved, our creative team uses software to create a cut file, which is used to program our laser cutters. When creating these cut files, our team utilizes as much of the wood as possible to reduce waste. Our creative team then passes the task to our production team, where we hand select wood for the perfect shape, texture, and wood grain to ensure each piece is both eye-catching and unique. Using a high-power laser beam and low speed, we cut the shape of each wall hanging. The design is then etched into the wood, burning 1/100th of an inch at a time, meaning it takes roughly 1,400 passes to etch each wall hanging. This process is quite time-consuming, but allows us to produce extremely intricate designs. Although all the wood we are cutting looks similar during this step, we are actually cutting two different species. The laser on the left is etching maple wood, while the laser on the right is etching cherry wood. The wood has now taken the shape of a wall hanging and has the design burned into it. We then sand all the burn marks from the back of each wall hanging, paying close attention to every detail, even the ones that may not show. We then adjust the settings of the precision sander and sand the top of each wall hanging to ensure a smooth, even finish. During sanding, some excess dust accumulates on the wall hangings, so we use pressurized air to ensure a clean finish. Once the dust is removed, you may see the difference between the cherry and maple wood more clearly. Now that we have an evenly sanded, dust-free wall hanging, it's time for staining. Each cherry wall hanging is fully covered in our proprietary mahogany stain developed to enhance the richness of the cherry wood. We then use a recycled rag to push stain into the deep wood grain and remove the majority of the excess stain. After this, we wipe each wall hanging a second time to ensure all the excess stain is removed from the wall hanging, giving it a rich finish. Meanwhile, the maple wall hanging on the left does not go through any staining process to keep its light, natural appearance. After staining, the wall hangings make their way to our professional spray booth, where we apply the same furniture-grade finish used on custom cabinetry. We hand apply 2 coats of sealant to the front and back of each wall hanging, allowing it to dry between sides. Once dry, we hand sand to knock down any raised wood grain to provide a smooth, even surface for our next step. Now that we have a sealed, smooth wall hanging, we apply the final 2 coats of furniture-grade lacquer to the front and back, allowing it to fully cure between sides. The finish we apply to each wall hanging not only makes it a stunning piece of art, but also ensures it is protected, making them optimal for indoor use as well as outdoor, as long as it is covered from the elements such as rain and snow. Once cured, we attach a metal sawtooth hanger to the back of each wall hanging using 2 screws. We then adhere each wall hanging to thick cardboard using glue dots to ensure safe travel to its final destination, and include a package of wall bumpers and nail for hanging. Each wall hanging is then shrink wrapped using recyclable film, making for a protective and beautiful presentation. We engineered a hanging process that is quick and easy. Simply open the package and gently pull the wood wall hanging from the recyclable backboard. Then, adhere the wall bumpers using the locations of the glue dots as a guide, creating a square or rectangular-like pattern. These adhesive bumpers are multifunctional by giving the wall hanging dimension, ensuring a level hanging position, as well as protecting the wall from unintended scratches or damage. With the use of a hammer and the included hardware, this timeless art is ready to hang. We strive to have nothing in our homes that we do not know to be useful or believe to be beautiful, and have dedicated ourselves to creating expressive and functional wooden wall art available in any shape, size, or design. By creating and supporting sustainable products that are guaranteed to last, together, we prevent unnecessary waste from entering our landfills and inherently add long-term value to the belongings we choose to incorporate into our lives. We take immense pride in combining the craftsmanship practices that have been passed down in our rural community of Mount Airy, North Carolina, with innovative technologies to engineer solutions that'll help bring manufacturing back to America. Technology is here, and we must think big about how we can use it to manufacture cleaner, faster, and smarter. Manufacturing wall hangings is just the beginning for us. We believe it is time to reimagine and set a new standard for producing the highest quality products with lifetime warranties, and we hope you join us on the journey.